Have you ever heard this myth? Men and women can't be friends. Well, it's a lie. I'm going to tell you why. So to understand why it's a lie and why it's a very pervasive lie, we need to go at the root of it. Like, what's underneath this idea that men and women can't be friends? And I'll tell you what it is. It's the idea that when a man and a woman are friends, at some point, someone's going to have feelings towards the other person. And deeper below that, it's the belief that once you have feelings, you can't control those feelings. You can't control your actions associated with those feelings. And that, my friends, is the lie. So when men and women are friends, there are times when people have feelings, and that is not unreasonable to happen at times. You spend quality time with people. So like, let's take this outside of the heteronormative world too, even like two lesbians. When you spend time with somebody, like a female and a female, over time, you're going to feel things about them. Maybe you'll care about them a little more. Maybe you think about them like more in your day. But so you can actually have feelings towards a person and still maintain a platonic relationship. And how you do that is by being an adult and having boundaries, right? So like, there have been people in my past that I've had little mini crushes on. In my head, I talk to them about it. I don't have to share, like, that's the thing. So one, you can have a crush in your head and not share it. Like, say you are friends with somebody who's married and you have a little crush on that person. You don't have to tell them about that. You can just be their friend and appreciate that you think they're an awesome person, and given the right circumstances in another situation, you would, but you can't because they're married. So in actions, what you actually do is you're just a good person to them, and you spend time with them, and whatever it is you do, whether it's hanging out at a movie or hanging out at like social circles, you keep your boundaries respectful. You don't try to do anything. You don't try to act on those things. So what I'm here to tell you is, yeah, people can keep and maintain platonic friendships by keeping and maintaining platonic boundaries. And those boundaries look like, don't touch them inappropriately. Don't tell them you have a crush, because it's none of their business. You're allowed to have private crushes. I mean, let's go back to that. Do you remember in 7th grade when you had like a crush on somebody for like months, never told them a word, still spent every day with them, but you were fine? Like, I literally had that happen in 7th grade. I was like 6 months with this one boy. I was just like so in love with him. But we hung out every day. We were fine. I didn't do anything inappropriate. I didn't slap his ass. And nothing happened other than I lived with a crush and I was okay. Guess what? You can live with a crush and you cannot act on it and you can be just fine. But that's the point, is that to have a platonic friendship is to know the boundaries to take and act on to keep it a platonic friendship. So yes, when people say men and women can't be friends without feelings, there's some truth to that in some circumstances. You will start to feel feelings towards people after a while if you care about them, but that's just being a human person. Good for you for having feelings and being human. It's in action. It's in how you carry yourself in this world. It's in how you respect. Yes, I do have a crush on that person, but they're married and I respect that marriage and I want good for them. You can also love somebody and want good things for them in another relationship. I feel like I'm a crazy person here. Like, you can have a platonic relationship, but it depends on how you handle yourself. So let's be adults. You can be friends with people of the opposite sex based on how you act. And if you can't control your actions, well, then that's a problem on you. Oh, and then you can come see me. I'll help you out with that. If you want to see me, visit me at therapistintstlouis.com. Please like and subscribe. Also, please submit comments below.